These two are bouncers. They're not Wing Chun trained, but somehow the method, the martial art they created looks a lot like Wing Chun. So let's see them spar this kickboxer. So one thing to notice is he's not afraid of getting hit, right? He doesn't flinch very hard when he gets hit, see? So he's been hit, obviously, as a bouncer. Bouncers have definitely gotten into fights. Another thing, if you notice, is that he's not necessarily chasing the hands, right? That's another thing. His focus is on the target, right? Look at that. So we're going to slow this down a little just to watch a little. I love that move. He parries the hand and then he sort of gets his arms inside. So like there's a lot of, you could almost argue, understanding of the center line, right? And it's so interesting that he derived this from bouncing and not from pure Wing Chun practice. In fact, I don't think he's trained Wing Chun at all. But you notice similar back fists, right? You notice similar point of origin attacks. And he chain punched at least once. Guten Tag. This is Jerry from Fight Commentary Breakdowns. Obviously, I don't speak German. But from what one of my German-speaking viewers told me, they are bouncers. They don't have any Wing Chun training that I know of. Definitely go follow both their channels. I will link them in the description and the pinned comments, etc. But besides that, I have tried to reach out to the kickboxer. And if I can find the bouncers on Instagram, I'll try to reach out to them too. So I'll let you guys know if I get in touch with them, because it would be really cool if they spoke a little English to inform us as to how they derived these Wing Chun adjacent techniques. Anyways, let's keep watching and breaking down. So this guy, notice some framing, right? He's got some interesting jamming of the kickboxer and also lots of trapping, lots of, look at that forearm. Ooh, even almost a sweep. So here's more footage on the kickboxer's channel. I like the horizontal frame he has, right? You definitely see that in Wing Chun and JKD. So this is the sweep part we saw from the bouncer's side. So again, he's using pretty good frames to block, right? And then he's not afraid to really enter into clinch range, but he's actually making what you call trapping range work, right? I call it clinch range because usually people clinch, but he's actually able to kind of trap sometimes. And then compared to, I'm going to say his older brother, I don't know if they're brothers, this guy uses way more hammer fists and he shoves more, right? He's got that hammer fist plus shove. Thinking about the fact that they're bouncers, it actually kind of makes sense that their style ended up like this. Lots of close range fighting, but not complete committal grappling. Because obviously if you're grappling one person, chances are in a bar, there's going to be friends, right? You do not want someone to be hitting you while you're trying to grapple, clinch someone else. As a bouncer, if you can, just shove them and make them go away or make them stop. It's better than committing with this, right? Legally, this is also a little bit more force than just, hey. So that makes sense why there is close range fighting, but also shoving. Because if you hit them once or twice, shove, gain some distance. The more I think about it, the more it makes so much sense why there's trapping range, clinching range, fighting, and shoving and pushing. Viewers who have been bouncers or no bouncers, God forbid if you got into a fight with the bouncers, share your thoughts. What type of training do bouncers usually get, if any? And what system of fighting would be the best in a self-defense in a situation like this? Is this system that we've seen these two bouncers test, is this sort of the optimal way, especially as a bouncer, you're usually in a team, right? There's 2 or 3 people, if not more. So imagine a few of these people knowing how to fight but disengage. You could probably survive getting jumped by, let's say, a group of a lot of people. Bouncing's a dangerous job, guys. I've known people who've been bouncers, and at the very least, it's stressful. At the very most, there's like a fight once a month. And then if it's a pretty bad bar, there's a fight every night. I hope to get in touch with either one or both or all of the people I featured in this video. To all viewers who send me this stuff, thank you. Fight Commentary Breakdowns prides itself on finding the best of the stuff that hasn't gotten the publicity it should. We will continue looking for awesome stuff in the martial arts, self-defense, and other adjacent avenues. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to leave a comment, press a like, and let me know what you think. Okay, guys? Talk to you soon.